Good morning, everyone. It's almost noon. It's after 11, but I'm getting in here this morning. I've been busy this morning. I got up this morning when I took a shower, washed my hair because I do not want to get caught with dirty hair in this this winter blast. Okay. Not while I'm trying to keep just one section of my house warm. And but what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to get in here and I'm going to use up some of the items that I have from previous food bank hauls and get some things made up that are quick and easy for my freezer. And so I'm going to be making breakfast sandwiches out of the hamburger buns that I have gotten from previous food bank hauls, and they need to get used up. So let me turn you around and let's get not only that, I'm going to be using up the hamburger buns. I'm going to be using up the eggs from last month's grocery haul. And I'm going to be using up the cheese that I got for my appetizer trays for New Year's that need to get used up. And so we're going to be using up things that I really need to get into a dish that is quick and easy for me to just take out and make for myself. So let me turn you around and let's get in here. Let me show you what I'm making. Okay, my swing on breakfast sandwiches this time. It's different every time. Right, here we are, and I have 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I used one of the buns. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I want to show you what I had the hamburger buns left over, and I have these packages of cheese that I bought for my little appetizers that I need to get used up. And the one I'm going to use up first because I think it'll taste good on these sandwiches is sliced Colby Jack. And so let me start with that one, and then I'll choose another cheese to go on it. And so I'm just going to lay this cheese down on here. Okay. And so we got that. And then I'm going to bring you over and we're going to fry up eggs. Now, I've heard many different ways you can do this, but this is the way I've always done it. And so, in the future, I may change up, but I like the enjoyment of cooking eggs, 2 at a time. Okay. So I'm going to move you over and we're going to get in here and start frying up some eggs. All right. Here we go. I already have oil in this skillet ready to go. And so we're going to get in here and we're going to let that heat up. And see, I have this whole pack of eggs right here that are not from this last grocery haul, but from the previous one. And I really need to get these used up. Let me see what the date on it is. The 14th, okay, of this month. So I've got to get them used up. And so the easy way to do that is to go ahead and use them up this way. Whew. It's getting heated up. I feel so good on a cold day. On a cool day, it feels so good to just do this. Warm up my hands right over the heat. All right. So we're going to start with 2. And I like 1 egg per sandwich. That's how I kind of portion it out. 1 egg per sandwich. So we're going to cut the 2 at a time. I am going to pop the yolk. Okay. And then we're going to put a little bit of salt on it. Not much, just a little. And then while that's cooking, I'm going to backtrack over here because I remembered that I forgot to take my medicine this morning. Today is Saturday, so let me get my pill out for Saturday. I'm finding that if I don't take this medicine, I feel it the next day. All right, we're going to turn this heat down a little bit. And then I'm just going to split it down the center like that. Flip this over. And we are going to fry up some eggs to go on my sandwich. We certainly are. I did a poll on my community tab, I think it was yesterday or the day before, asking you guys, if you like the longer videos or the shorter ones, and you guys, so far, the majority of you said the longer ones. So I don't feel bad about bringing you along as I do things in my kitchen then. Maybe that's what brought y'all here. I don't know. I do know that the food bank hauls are what brought many of y'all here. Those food bank hauls got you here. And so and I want to thank the people out there that work for the food banks for all that you do. You do an incredible job. And I know that there are viewers out there that work in the food banks in my area that watch my videos. And you guys are amazing. You're definitely amazing. All right, let's get back to these sandwiches over here. So I'm going to bring you back over here to the sandwiches. Okay. And we're going to take these 2 eggs and place them on a sandwich. And we're going to keep frying up eggs. Just like this. Like I said, I know that there are other ways you could do this. You could scramble them and put them on a sheet pan. I've seen people do it that way. I just prefer doing it this way. And so I haven't even had breakfast this morning myself. And so that's what prompted me coming in here and making these sandwiches. It's because I didn't have, I wanted an egg sandwich this morning and I didn't have one quick ready for me. So. Two at a time. So I'm going to continue doing this 2 at a time. And then once I get back these 5 eggs, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first. I'll bring you back and show you the process after that. I'm going to bring you in and show you the progress. What I do is once the eggs come off, then I put them on top of the sandwich and put the lid on the sandwich and put them in a Ziploc bag. And let me get over here and flip these eggs over. Okay, those eggs are flipped over. And then I'm going to put them back into the bag that the buns came in. And they will go into my refrigerator or my freezer, whichever one I choose. And now I have some breakfast sandwiches ready to go. Spices let me know that there's business going on outside, which is okay for business to be going on outside. And then I'm going to pull out the second, which is the second loaf of hamburger buns, and we're going to do the same thing. These have seeds on them, sesame seeds, which is fine. I like them that way as well. So I told you I had plenty of hamburger buns that needed to get used up. So I use the bread, you know, however I need to use it is what I do. And so one more in here. There we go. And a piece of cheese on this one, so that when I pull, and I just keep going, see? Okay, this cheese is used up, so I will pull out a different type of cheese, and we'll just keep going with breakfast sandwiches. Now these got cooked a little bit more than usual, which is fine with me. I don't mind them crispy at all. So there we go, and we're gonna keep cooking. Keep cooking. Put 2 more eggs in there. Those are going. And we're going to keep going with these. Put that top on there, this top on here. And this is the last of this type of hamburger bun. So I'm going to go ahead and call this bag done, and go ahead and put it in. Oh, there's the twist tie for it right there. Go ahead and put this one is going in my refrigerator. Me too. Put this one in a bag. Some more buns out here, ready to go. And let's see, this one is done. Provolone, sharp cheddar, Swiss. I think I'm gonna go with sliced Munster. I love Munster cheese, so I think that's what I'm gonna go with next. And these have like individual. I like Munster cheese, so here, and 3 slices. In there. Right there for right now. And let's get these eggs turned over. And other side cooked up. Look at us. We're getting it done. We are. Y'all gonna think this is crazy. This pattern is driving me nuts. Y'all gonna see my OCD. There we go. There we go. And now, we're going to bring these over. There we go. And we're going to keep going this process. 2 more eggs. Salt on them. Bust the eggs. Yolks. And I'll bring you back when we have them all prepared. I completed 15 of the breakfast sandwiches, and the remaining 4 eggs are now going to be boiled, and I'm going to make something out of the boiled eggs. Either that or I'm just going to eat them boiled, but at least they'll be cooked and ready for me to just grab and go. It could be just a protein snack. All right, I finished up those breakfast sandwiches. I got myself a clean napkin here. I got myself a cup of coffee right here. Mm. It is about noon right now, so I'm having brunch, combination of breakfast and lunch. And I may have taken a bite out of the sandwich already because I wanted to sample it to see if this Munster cheese would go well with this egg sandwich. And oh my God, this is so good. This is good. Mm. The combination of that flavor of the Munster cheese with the egg and then the sesame seed bread bun is delicious. I love Munster cheese, and I love like a combination, a cheese platter combination during New Year's, during Christmas and New Year's, even Thanksgiving, as a kind of hors d'oeuvre day. And this year I didn't make it for Thanksgiving or Christmas, but I was determined before last year ended, I was going to get myself one board made. Back when I was young, they called them cheese platters, okay? Now they call them charcuterie boards. I was determined to get one made for myself before the end of the year. And I did. I got all my favorite cheeses. Put them in the cart at Walmart. Got the cheapest brand I could. And then went and picked them up along with summer sausage. I was going to have pickles and olives as well. They sent me the wrong pickles, so I couldn't do that. But I did eat some of the olives, okay? And it was so good. Another thing that I enjoy during the holidays is a great fruit basket. And so the last couple of years, somebody has sent me fruit baskets from Amazon. This year, I didn't get it, but that's okay because I'm enjoying the fruit that I'm getting from the food bank. So it was a blessing in disguise, okay? That I had plenty of fruit from the food bank, so I didn't need to get a fruit basket this year. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my breakfast. All right. I will. We will pick up when I get ready to make the next meal, whatever it may be. I know what it's gonna be. All right. But we will pick up on that, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay. All right, everyone. I have been intimidated by this, but we're going to get in here and we're going to do it. We're going to make these hot chocolate bombs is what we're going to do. And this is something that I needed to get done and use up out of my pantry. And so it says that I needed to wash this first. I did that already. And it said now what I need to do is to take 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil, put it in a microwave safe jar container, and then take these chocolates and put them in there just like that. And we're going to melt the chocolate. We're going to melt the chocolate in the microwave, and it says 15-second intervals until the chocolate is melted and smooth. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll bring you back and we'll get busy on these. All right, everyone, we're back. Now this chocolate, it didn't like smooth out like I thought it would, but we're going to roll with it. And the next step it says is to take this and put it inside the silicone mold and kind of spread it up the sides with a spoon. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I said, make sure you get all the way up to the edge. And so that's what I'm going to do with each one. The chocolate is hot, but it's not like smooth like I thought it would be, okay? But we're gonna roll with it. All right, there's one. We'll keep going. And it's supposed to make 12 of these. I'm supposed to do half now and then half. I'm supposed to do 6 now, put it in the refrigerator, let it cool, pop them out, and then do 6 more. So we're gonna see how this rolls as Spice barks like crazy. The squirrels are up on my roof and running around and playing around like in a previous video, and quite interesting. All right, let me get a little bit more because it didn't, there's a hole in the bottom, so let me get the bottom filled up. Make sure it's all the way to the top. And they said that you want to make sure it's thick enough on the walls. So that's what I'm trying to do. Is make sure that it's thick enough on the walls. Oh, there's a hole in there. I think the reason I was intimidated is because of my eyesight right now. It's not the best. When it comes to close-up like this, I can see 20/20 when I'm driving and things like that out of one eye, but when it's close-up stuff like this, yeah, it's not there yet. So that is the state when you're doing cataract surgery. So you have to wait until they are ready for you, and it could be a year or two process. Apparently, it never was for my mom. My mom had it done, and she got right in. I was really disappointed in the fact that the surgeon could not get me in to get my second surgery, and still hasn't been able to do it. I do not know what the issue is with hospitals these days, but yeah, there's some issues with people getting in and having cataract surgery done. Okay, it's like they're not doing. The hospitals are not allowing the surgeons to set up days for their appointments for their surgeries. At least that's what they're telling me at the office. It may be a different story. It may be a totally different story, but that's what they're telling me at the office. And so, all right, so I want to try to get these 6 done. Yeah, it's working out pretty good. I am. Oh, I see a hole in that one. I'll go back and fill it in. All right. I'm going to call this done. And not quite. Hold on. I see a spot. It's not quite to the top. And they did say that wanted it all the way to the top. So trying to make sure. They said to use a spoon like this to do it. So that's what I'm trying to do. All right, now it says to put these in the refrigerator for 15 minutes, let them cool out, and then pop them out. So we're gonna see if this works, okay? I don't think I have any holes in any of these. Okay. That's the big thing, is that you don't want holes in them, because you don't want your stuff to fall out. Okay, I think I've got it. So I'll bring you back in 15 minutes and we'll pop these. All right, everyone. Here we are in the middle of all of this going on. Okay. It appears that it sounds like the yard man has decided to stop by a day early. And so he's outside, which is setting spice off. And you're going to hear all of this going on. But I got to keep going. All right. Here it is. No, Spice, you're not going to go out there and attack the yard man. No, I'm not going to let you do that. No, I'm not going to let you do that, Spice. No. And guys, it has been one of those weeks, guys. Woo, Lordy. I think I put too much chocolate in them, but I'm going to be one chocolate bomb shy, it looks like. That's okay. That's all right. We got this. What I don't want is holes in it. That's what I don't want. And I see a hole right there. We're going to push some of that chocolate right up over that hole. Oh, Lordy. Y'all, this is a reality. This is a reality of this. Trying to have fun. Alright, I don't want to waste any of this chocolate. So I'm going to get as much as I can out of here. And it's going to go into these chocolate bombs. Despite the fact that the weed eater is driving Spice crazy. It doesn't matter. And we're going to be one shy. That's all right. All right. Oh. Yes, all of a sudden, this chocolate decided to melt like it was supposed to in the first place. That's another one. All right. This is all going in. To the refrigerator. These came out pretty good. I'm impressed with them, okay? So we're going to take this, put it in the refrigerator, and we're going to let this harden. And then we'll come back. We're going to continue with these. We're going to continue pulling these out and see how it works, okay? And I said to pull them all out. I don't think I'm doing too bad for my first trial. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm eating a little of the chocolate as I go. By the way, this chocolate's really, really good. These are going to be real good with the cold weather coming, for sure. I stopped filming for a while to let everything calm down outside. My yard, the guy that comes and does my yard is trying to get ahead of this weather, and he typically comes out on Sundays, which is tomorrow, but he is trying to be proactive and get ahead of the weather, so I can't blame him for that. Okay, the next step they said to do is once you get them all out of this, then you take half of them and put them back in here. So I'm going to break the edges off, okay, and put them back in here. And I need 5 because I was 1 short. So I need 5. That's 3, 4, and 5. Okay, leave the other 5 there. Then it says to fill these. And it says to put 1 teaspoon of the chocolate cocoa mix, so 1 teaspoon in each one of these, of this. So I'm going to measure it out. Might as well use it all, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use it all. All right. This is done. Then it says to take the little mini marshmallows, and I'm going to start with 3 in each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in each. And we'll see. This turned out actually pretty fun. I don't know why I was intimidated. Okay, we're going to add some more. There's 3 more. Three more in that one. 1, 2, 3 more in that one. Might as well load it up if we're doing this right. Three more. Three more. Oh, can I get more in there? 2 more. Come on. 2 more in there. 2 more. 2 more in there. 2 more. All right, I got one more thing I gotta put in there, so let's get this open. And these are peppermint, like little tiny peppermint crumbles. So we're gonna sprinkle the tops of these. There we go. Okay, I got a corner off of it. And we are going to sprinkle these peppermints inside. I'll push it in there. Don't worry, I'll push it in there. I should have waited. I should have put these in first. Well, now I know next time. I should have put these in before the marshmallows. I should have done that. But all right, let's see. Yeah, I should have put these in before the marshmallows. Next time I make them, I'll know. Because I'm definitely going to make these again. All right. Now, the next thing that they say to do is to take these and get a plate out and stick it in the microwave and get it hot. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Put it in for 30 seconds and get the plate hot. Nope, it's not hot yet. 30 more seconds. Not hot enough to melt that chocolate anyway. Two, one, ding. Let's see. Yep, it's hot. All right, I'm gonna set that right there for right now. We're gonna sit back down here. And while that plate is hot, it says to take this, set it on top of that plate. Oh yeah. Get it melted and put it on top. Press it down. Well, I think I overstuffed them. And then pull them out. Well, this is turning out to be very interesting, okay? Ah. The chocolate is definitely melting on the plate. It's getting the two pieces to stick. That is the problem. It's not sticking. Okay. Well, we'll move on. Okay. We'll move on to the next one. Well, this was a flop. That was a flop, okay? Was it fun? Yeah. But it's not working, okay? It's not working like it's supposed to, okay? Let's try this one. I may have overstuffed that one, and that's the problem. And then it says, push this bottom one out, press it together. Well, this one worked. Well, this one worked. Maybe that's overstuffed. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. That one worked. So we'll put that off to the side. We're going to come back to this one. I'm going to take some of those marshmallows out. On this one, we're not going to put as many marshmallows in there. Okay? And then we're going to put it together. Hold it together. Okay, it's stuck this time, but it has a hole in it. Maybe it's that gap, okay? Y'all see that? So this is what I'm going to use first, and I'm going to be very careful not to tilt it over. But it has a gap in it, all right? So we got number 2 done. Just got to make sure that, let me heat this back up because it's not hot anymore. And we'll keep moving. In my ambition to stuff as much stuff in there as I could, I overstuffed them. Maybe we can get these 3 done with this plate heated up. All right, definitely warmed up. All right, let's take this one quickly. Get the edges melted. And let's see if we can get this put together. Pull it out. Pinch it. And I'm going to set that right there. And we're going to keep moving. Guys, did you find a marshmallow? Did I drop a marshmallow on the floor, sir? And you found it? Push up. There we go. right. Last one. Spice found a marshmallow, it seems. All right, let's get this one put together. This out. And hold it together. See if I can get it to stick. All right, it's stuck. All right, I managed to get 5 of these put together. All right. These will be waiting for me during the time of this cold snap. Yes, it will. You guys be blessed because I know I am. This was a lot of fun. I want y'all to see how I'm going to store these. I'm just going to leave it on this plate. And I'm going to put these right in here. And I'm going to put plastic wrap over the top of it. And I'm going to store this just like this until it's time for me to have some hot cocoa during this big blast that's about to happen. Well, the last time we were at this table setting, we were making hot chocolate bombs. And then I'm going to show you guys what I'm having for dinner tonight, which is the more of the chicken fettuccine that I made yesterday. With buttered toast. And I want to remind you guys about these bowls that are pretty phenomenal. I'm taking them through the trials to see how well they are put together. And I can tell you right now that they have been through the dishwasher, was fine. I have put them into the microwave tonight. They were good with that. They're even oven safe. That means that I could actually take this bowl and maybe make a cheese dip and put it in the oven to melt the cheese, and I could serve a cheese dip with this oven cheese dip. That might be something I might try just to see how I can take these bowls through the exercise. Okay, they're just absolutely stunning. And let me tell you something else about these bowls. They have a texture to them. Okay, the outside more prominent than the inside, but they do have a texture to them. Okay, so I wanted you to know that. And we're going to end the video today with this. My cup of coffee, decaf. You guys be blessed because I know I am.